Imagine your home cooling itself for free using sunlight while your electricity bill drops to zero. Welcome to the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026. These powerful fans help remove heat, moisture, and stale air effortlessly. Stay with us till the end to discover the perfect upgrade for your space, and don't forget to grab your favorite product using the links in the description below. At number 7 is ecoCalm 25-watt Bifacial. A shocking reality about overheating spaces is that most people don't realize the air inside keeps recycling trapped heat again and again. That's where the ecoCalm 25-watt Bifacial quietly changes the game in the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 lineup. It uses a dual-sided solar panel that pulls energy from both light and reflection, giving stronger airflow support than basic single-panel fans. In real life, that means your shed or greenhouse starts breathing fresh air without waiting for grid electricity. The built-in battery backup is a real relief during cloudy evenings, though power still drops under weak sunlight. Compared to standard solar exhaust fans, it feels more complete, but not fully silent or immune to weather changes. Still, the IP-rated build and smart temperature control make daily use feel steady and practical. When stale heat builds up and everything feels stuck, this system turns trapped air into moving comfort. On number 6 is DSTANA 15,000 milliampere hours. A silent problem most people ignore is that heat doesn't just sit in a space, it slowly suffocates it when airflow stops completely. That's exactly where the DSTANA 15,000 milliampere hours becomes a lifeline in the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 category. It doesn't rely on instant sunlight alone. It stores enough energy to keep air moving for up to 12 to 15 hours, turning long, hot nights into bearable moments. In real use, that means chicken coops, sheds, or greenhouses finally stop feeling sealed shut. Compared to smaller battery fans, it delivers stronger 400 cubic feet per minute airflow, though it still depends on good charging conditions during the day. The 25-watt solar panel helps, but cloudy weather can reduce performance noticeably. Still, features like the automatic timer and low-noise operation make daily use surprisingly effortless. When everything feels still and heavy, this system quietly pushes life back into the air and changes how the space feels instantly. At number 5 is ANTEQI 40 watts. A shocking reality many shed and greenhouse owners face is that heat doesn't just rise. It locks itself inside like a sealed oven with no escape. The ANTEQI 40 watt from the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 category breaks that cycle with raw, steady force. Its 40-watt high-efficiency panel drives a fast 3,500 revolutions per minute motor, pulling out trapped hot air and pulling in fresher circulation through a dual airflow system that actually balances the environment instead of just pushing air randomly. Compared to lower 25-watt solar exhaust fans, the difference feels immediate. Stronger pull, faster cooling response, and better coverage for attics, coops, and greenhouses. The trade-off is clear, though. It still depends heavily on strong sunlight, so cloudy days reduce performance. Even so, the rugged, waterproof build and simple installation make it dependable in real outdoor conditions. When stagnant heat starts pressing on everything inside, this fan feels like a hard reset button for breathable space. At number 4 is KingMiKi 15 watt. A surprising reality many people miss is that a small 15-watt fan can still feel powerful when airflow design is done right instead of just increasing wattage. That's exactly the idea behind the KingMiKi 15 watt, featured in discussions around top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026, where efficiency matters as much as raw speed. Its 2,500 RPM motor pushes steady ventilation through tight spaces like coops, sheds, and attics, removing trapped heat before it becomes suffocating. The IP67 protection adds peace of mind during rain or dust-heavy days, while the high-efficiency panel even manages weak sunlight airflow, though at a slower pace. Compared to higher watt 25-watt or 40-watt solar fans, it won't flood a large area with air, but it compensates with reliability, low power use, and simpler setup. The downside is obvious: smaller output in bigger spaces. Still, when heat feels trapped and energy bills matter, this compact system delivers a quiet, steady breath of relief where it's needed most. On number 3 is Ladate 16.4 feet. A surprising truth most people realize too late is that even a powerful fan becomes useless if it can't survive unstable sunlight and long hours of trapped heat. The Ladate 16.4 feet system, featured around the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 category, solves that hidden struggle with something simple yet powerful: reach and flexibility. That 16.4 feet cable lets you place the solar panel exactly where the sun is strongest, not where your wall limits you, which instantly improves real-world performance in sheds, coops, and greenhouses. Compared to fixed short cable exhaust fans, it gives far better installation freedom, though performance still depends on sunlight strength and placement accuracy. The IP-rated build keeps it steady in rain and dust, and the timer adds convenience for night use, but it's not designed for heavy industrial airflow. When heat feels stuck and air refuses to move, this setup quietly repositions control back into your hands and turns awkward spaces into properly ventilated environments. At number 2 is GROWNEER 30 watts. A surprising reality many people discover only after installation is that airflow problems aren't about noise or size. They're about how quickly trapped heat refuses to escape. The GROWNEER 30-watt steps into that struggle with a powerful 1,200 cubic feet per minute push, making it a strong name in the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 discussion for real-world ventilation needs. Its smart solar priority system charges a 3,200 milliampere hour battery during the day, then quietly takes over at night or during cloudy hours, keeping air moving when most solar fans go silent. In practical use, it cools greenhouses, attics, and sheds faster than low-watt models, though it still depends heavily on sunlight strength. Compared to smaller units, it feels far more stable, but slightly louder under full load. The metal build and adjustable speeds add control and durability. When heat builds up like a sealed weight in the air, this fan turns that stagnant pressure into a steady, refreshing movement that changes the whole environment. Now moving to the last one is ecoCalm 30 watt. A surprising reality most people overlook is that real cooling power in sealed spaces isn't about running louder. It's about how efficiently trapped heat is pushed out before it settles. The ecoCalm 30 watt stands out in conversations around top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 because it blends steady solar intake with a smart backup battery system, keeping airflow active even when sunlight fades. Its dual bifacial panel design captures light more effectively than basic single-panel fans, giving more stable ventilation for greenhouses, sheds, and attics during long, hot days. Compared to lower watt models, it feels noticeably stronger and more consistent, though it still depends on good sun exposure to perform at full potential. The airflow control and temperature-based automation add practical ease, but cloudy weather can slightly reduce output. Still, when heat feels like it's quietly building pressure inside a space, this system turns that stagnant air into a continuous, refreshing flow that makes the environment feel breathable again. The ecoCalm 25-watt bifacial stands out as the winner among all top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026 options because it delivers the most balanced performance without unnecessary complexity. Its bifacial panel captures sunlight from both sides, producing stronger and more consistent airflow than 15-watt models while staying more efficient than heavy 40-watt systems. It avoids battery limitations seen in DSTANA and provides steadier ventilation than weaker units. Simple, reliable, and effective for everyday cooling needs. So guys, this was the video about the top 7 best solar-powered exhaust fans 2026. All the links are given in the description. Do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.